If I had multiple kids and I was on a budget, these are the three apps I would use to help me out. Also, ignore my lisp. I currently have Invisalign, so don't mind my lisp. But anyway, these are my top three apps that helps with spending. So I have three kids that live with me. I have my oldest on her own, and I have a grandbaby. So I have multiple kids that I need to get Christmas gifts for. And these are my top three apps. Number one, Affirm. I like Affirm because you get to pay monthly. You can choose what plan you want to repay. I usually go for the 0% interest, but if you want a lower monthly payment, sometimes you may have to pick a plan with some interest. But for the most part, I try to pick 0 interest. I've been using Affirm more than Afterpay lately, but I kind of use them for different things. So I like Affirm because, again, the once a month, it allows you to spread out those payments, and the 0% interest. I usually use it for bigger purchases as well, so that works out. But yeah, Affirm has been my number one right now. Actually, Afterpay, I haven't used as much, so my balance is 0. I owe nothing, but I still like to use it sometimes. But with Afterpay, watch my other video. I showed screenshots on how to use it. Afterpay you can use in store. You pay in 4. You can use it a lot of places. So when in doubt, just test it. Zip, right now I use Zip for certain bills, to be honest. I think I use Zip to pay, there are 2 bills I use Zip for, and then I use Zip in store. So I will tell you right now, here is a place you wouldn't think to use Zip, but I have tested Zip out at the nail shop, which, by the way, I need to get my nails done. I'm trying to hide it. But yeah, you can use Zip at the nail shop. So if you're not sure where to use what, just test it. So yes, you can use Zip at a nail store. Pretty much you just, once you get your total, you just put that amount into the Zip, you say pay in store, and then you add to your Apple Wallet, and then you use it as Apple Pay. You can actually use Affirm that way. If you're checking out and there's an there's an Apple Pay option, choose your repayment plan, and you can use Affirm via Apple Pay. So the holidays is upon us, and if you're like me and you have multiple kids and you just want to spread out the way you do things and make sure each child gets the things that they want, but you still want to be responsible and pay your bills, I would recommend using one of those 3: Affirm, Afterpay, or Zip. You will be surprised where you could use these things. Afterpay has a lot of gift card options. There's even a gift card option you can pick that allows the recipient to choose any store. So it doesn't matter. So if you want to give gift cards, you can use Afterpay. And you can think of pay later apps as like you're using a credit card. You're going to pay it back anyway. So I have no shame. I use them. And when I hear some people talk about money, I'm like, do you use the resources that's available to you? Like, these are good resources that you can, if managed properly, you can do a lot with little. Just don't have something every week, but however you want to manage it, it's doable. Okay, so And another thing too, those pay letter apps, they do help your credit. So yeah, I can tell you right now, it's helped my credit because it shows that you're paying on these things, and yeah, it's a credit boost. So if you use it for nothing else, you can use it for that. So I wanted to make a follow-up video. I did an afterpay video, well, a short, a year ago, and it is still getting views as of right now. So people are still watching that video, and I just figured I wanted to include Affirm because the last time I did it, I spoke about Afterpay and Zip. But now I'm using Affirm, so I wanted to mention that. So definitely check it out if you haven't yet. And these are ways to stretch your money, use it, manage it properly, and take the load off. Like, take the pressure off. Get the gifts you really want for your kids, and then just pay on them. Yeah, it's equivalent to using a credit card. So don't worry about the people who say whatever they're saying. Oh, why she wants to use pay letter apps? Why not? What about the people who used to do layaway plan? Similar. So it's just like using a credit card. You're gonna pay on that anyway. So go ahead and use what you need to use to get the things you need. So happy shopping. I'll see you next time.